How are you doing?
Yeah, very good afternoon. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. What about you?
Okay, I'm also fit as fiddle, ma'am. And thanks, you are connecting with me, and I'm over the moon today. And yes, so since we are
Yeah,
meeting,
same. I'm also feeling the same.
okay, okay, that's amazing. So, ma'am, would you like to introduce yourself because you are my
Yeah,
guest?
sure, sure. Yeah, my name is Neha Mehra. Originally, I'm from Madhya Pradesh, but I'm connecting to you from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. I've been living here since 2018. It's my husband is working here, and I have one daughter, and I've completed graduation, BTech from IT. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love watching movies, cooking, sometimes reading. And nowadays I'm enjoying watching conversational videos and listening to English podcasts. That's all about me.
Okay, that's amazing. And shall I introduce myself?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, yeah. So, as you know, ma'am, I'm Anjali Giri. I hail from Haryana. And as far as my qualification, so I have done B.Ed and I'm pursuing master's nowadays. And my hobby is to like listening, reading, everything content in English. And like you people, I'm very passionate about this language and about my family. So, there are three members in my family, me, my son, and my husband. And yeah, that's all about me. Thanks for your concern.
Oh, that's nice here about you. So, how long did you have you been started your journey?
Okay, so ma'am, since 8 months, you can see, like now it's been 1 year, but consistently it's been 8 months. I have started my journey, and since then I started my journey. Along with this, I have started my channel, and simultaneously I'm running my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel name is Learning with Anjali. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So, what contents do you upload on your channel?
Okay, so we are on the same page, like conversational videos. Sometimes I try to make my solo videos. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, actually, recently I've created my YouTube channel, and I don't, whenever I get time, I upload conversational videos. I'm not regular, and even I don't share my channel link with anyone because I have just started my channel for myself. Like, I can keep all recordings there. So, whenever I want to watch recordings, so I can watch and I can see that how improved I self from wherever I and where I am now.
Mhm.
So that's why I record the session and I upload all recordings there. But yeah, I think I should share my links as well. So most of the people can watch my videos and they can also learn something from our videos. Because we do a real conversation, everyday conversation. Right. So I think if we should upload our channel and we share our link, so it will be helpful to all learners. Those are learning. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, that's amazing, ma'am. So, ma'am, please tell me about your journey because I'm so excited and I'm thrilled to know from you.
Yeah, sure. Actually, as I told you that it's been around 20 days when I started having conversation with people. Initially, I used to talk on audio calls, right, through some apps, but that was not that much helpful for me because I was not consistent there. Whenever I get connected to people, they are not that much serious about this language. They are for time pass. So I also avoid talking with them, and I also left uh, calling on those people. Then whenever I get to know about conversational videos, then I know that there are many people they are learning this language. So I approached those people. I mailed those people. So when once I conversed with one of the YouTubers, so she added me on Skype. So
Okay.
through then I started having conversation with all co-learners.
Okay.
And it's been 20 days. I would say that it's been only 20 days, but I can try to be regular here. I can maintain my consistency. So that's why I try to connect with at least two people,
Right.
right? So I would be habitual of this language because we can understand and we can read, write, but when it comes about speaking, we hesitate and we get stuck.
Mhm.
So that's why I thought that if we really want to speak, so we should speak. There is no any shortcut, there is no any trick. We need to speak. As much as we speak, we will become fluent.
Right.
So
And
that's all I don't. And apart from having conversation, I try to listen more contents in English. I try to listen more and more English contents and try to listen attentively so that
right.
it will goes in my subconscious mind. And that's all. Yeah, I need
Right.
to improve more and I need to work on this more. So maybe after 6 months or after 1 year, I will become fluent and I will not be hesitant.
Exactly, ma'am. And that's amazing. And people should not back out of speaking because speaking is very necessary or crucial. We can't avoid speaking. And because we want to learn spoken English. So for spoken English, we should speak. Without speaking, we can't assume like we can speak English. So speaking is must. And what is your experience, ma'am? What is your experience through
Yes,
those?
absolutely. Yeah, actually, whenever I started speaking in English and whenever I started speaking on video call, so I can see that I was making so many mistakes. Like someone told me that you have an MTI issue. Then I get to know, oh, there is something like MTI. Initially, I was unaware of MTI, that what is MTI. But I get to know, okay, there is some MTI. So one of the trainer told me you should work on your MTI. Then I also watch my videos, so I should realize that I'm making so many mistakes and I need to overcome with those problems. So it is really helpful. I'm also working all of them simultaneously, like in grammar, and I try to improve my accent as well, so that I can speak clearly. Right. So that's my experience, and I can say that if I'm speaking since 20 days and I'm improving,
Yeah, you
because
are
if we practice every day, so we can see that yeah, there is some improvement. Only consistency is must. So
conscious.
I just want to maintain this consistency. And I'm not that much improved, but yeah, I have improved from my earlier days, like from first day till now, I've improved a little bit.
You
Yeah.
have improved a lot, ma'am. Within 20 days, anyone can't become and anyone can't reach at this level. So as you were saying, ma'am, about MTI. So you are working on your MTI. So how to work on MTI? Sh- sorry, if anyone wants to do.
Right, right. Actually, since childhood we speak in our mother tongue. Okay, so MTI will not remove in one day. So it will remove automatically when we indulge ourselves in this language. And for removing this, I try some tongue twister exercises. And I've noticed that where I'm making mistakes and pronunciation, so I try to improve my pronunciation. I just go on Google and watch pronunciation of a particular word so I can pronunciate that word particularly. And I'm also trying to improve intonation level. So when we talk much, only that is the key point, that we should talk more. Only then we can improve our overall this language. So we cannot work separately on any one thing. Like We should not work separately on MTI or on grammar. We should work together on each and every part of this language.
Mhm.
So that's all.
So my next question is, ma'am, what do you think about idioms and phrases? Do you like it or not?
Yeah, definitely I like it, but you know what the problem is that sometimes I can learn idioms and grammars, but I don't use them regularly, so I forget after some time. So
Okay.
if someone wants to really include idioms and phrases in their conversation, so they should use those in their speaking as well. But in my case, I learn some idioms and phrases. I write down those idioms, but I don't use those in daily use
So
conversation. So I
that's
forget.
okay. So if you know any idiom, so you can share with me. Otherwise, I tell you.
Okay,
Okay. So if you know any idiom, so you can share with me. Otherwise, I will tell you. Okay.
okay.
So yesterday I have learned 5 idioms. So I would like to share with you. So first one is, as we know, I am swamped. I am swamped.
I'm
Do you?
swamped.
Yeah. I am
Swamped
swamped. Yeah. That
means
means
tired.
I'm occupied. I'm
I'm
busy.
occupied.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm swamped.
Mm-hmm. So can
All
you
right.
make a sentence for me?
Yeah. So in morning I was swamped. That's why I could not connect with you.
Okay, absolutely amazing. My second idiom is hold your horses. Hold your
Hold
horses.
your horses. Okay, that means don't be so eager, right?
Yeah, exactly. Don't be in a hurry. Like, for
Don't
example,
be
if
in
I'm talking to you and you are not letting me speak, so I can say, ma'am, just hold your horses. Give me a time to speak.
yeah, very
Okay,
good phrases. Yeah. So should I make one sentence using
sure.
this phrase? Uh, okay. So suppose suppose if my husband is in hurry and he is going out, so I will say, wait, wait, hold your horses. I'm
Yeah,
also coming with you.
yeah. Or you can say, hold your horses. I'm coming.
I'm coming. Hold your horses. I'm coming. Yeah.
Okay. So my
Okay.
next idiom is read between the lines. Read between the lines. That
Read
means
between the lines. Yeah.
read between the lines. That means when you think deeper, you can use for something or someone. Thing or person you can use for both. For example, if I'm in situation, if I'm going through any situation, so I can say, don't disturb me. I'm reading between the lines. Or we can say
Okay.
reading. We can say for reading. For example, if I'm reading something, so I can say, you will ask to me, ma'am, what are you doing? So I will say, ma'am, I am reading between the lines. That means मैं उसकी गहराइयों में जा रही हूँ और उसको मैं deeper read कर रही हूँ. Right?
Okay. That's great. That's great.
So can you make one sentence for me?
Actually, I didn't understand that read between the lines means you are really indulged in that particular topic, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
that means don't disturb me,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
No.
okay. So sometimes whenever my daughter just trouble me, so I can say her, don't disturb.
Yeah.
I'm reading between the line. You just go away from here. You
Yeah.
go away from here. I'm reading between the lines.
Amazing. Yeah. Or
Okay.
out of the blue, we know out of the blue, suddenly,
Out of the
unexpectedly.
blue.
Yeah.
Uh, no.
For example, I was reading something or I was doing my household chores. Out of the blue, my husband has come and he started saying, can you cook for me? Can you cook something for me? So that means out of the blue, suddenly.
Suddenly. Out of the blue.
Right.
Okay. So I can make one sentence that if If I am writing something and my husband says, uh, let's go outside, so I can say, just wait. What did you say?
Okay,
I'm
such
out of the blue.
out of the blue. Right. Okay. Out of the blue, my husband called me. I was working something or I was doing
Hmm.
something. So we can say.
Yeah, out of the blue.
And my
Okay.
last idiom is a lame excuse. A lame
A lame
excuse.
excuse. Okay.
That means jhootha bahana.
A
For,
lame
ex-
excuse.
yeah, for example, I was doing my household chores. Out of the blue, my mother-in-law has come at my home, and I went into my kitchen, and I saw there my vegetables were finished. My vegetables were finished, and after some time, I gave a lame excuse to my husband because I did not want to spill my beans here. So it can be a hot potato. It can be a hot potato. That means controversy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's so
Lame
that means
excuses. You didn't use this phrase.
yeah, a lame excuse. I gave a lame excuse to my husband because I did not
Okay.
want to spill my beans. मैं अपना secret नहीं खोलना चाहती थी. Right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I would say that I'm not feeling well. Let's go out for dinner.
Right.
And I was making lame excuses because I don't want to cook food
Exactly.
today. Yeah.
You're so right
Okay.
here.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I also know something, but I don't remember right now because I don't use much phrases.
Yeah.
So,
Idioms
I
can make our conversation in a fascinating way or interesting way.
right,
So, very like
like over the moon. It is one of the phrase. Over the moon means feeling really excited,
yeah.
and no see. What is the phrase? Do you know? For longer no see.
Okay. We can say out of the sorry. Once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon.
In a blue moon, once in a blue moon, right, right. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you know more means a lot of phrases and idioms. That's
Yes,
great. So
working.
okay, how did you learn those phrases?
Mhm. Okay, from YouTube, ma'am. From YouTube, and I always make it active, so that's why I'm able to use
Okay.
it.
Oh, that's great. And do you also learn new vocabularies?
Yeah, I also learn new vocabulary
Okay,
because
so
now
could you
it's
please tell me some five vocabularies that you
yeah,
have
why
learned?
not? Yeah, why not? First one is trivial,
What?
trivial, trivial.
Okay.
Thing is not much important, not much important. For
Not
example, for example, I did my session with a lady, but that session was trivial for me. It's not much important for me.
okay. Okay, that's great.
And
And
second one is
next,
yeah, tosh, 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 nonsense.
okay, don't talk tosh.
Yeah, and
Don't
I don't like tosh people.
talk.
Nonsense.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
great. And
And
next,
third one is bibliophile.
what?
Bibliophile, that means when you are more into reading and gathering books. Bibliophile, it's
Okay,
an adjective.
all right.
For example, I'm bibliophile because I love reading books.
Great.
Fourth one is
And next,
catastrophize. Catastrophize.
mm-hmm.
That means when you increase your situation, like वो ज्यादा बड़ी नहीं है फिर भी आप उसको बड़ा बना रहे हो. So we
mm,
can say don't catastrophize yourself.
Okay, that's great.
Okay, thanks. Sir.
Yeah, I have learned a lot from you. It's really helpful for me. And
Okay.
it really inspired me that I should also inculcate more vocabularies and idiom and phrases in my spoken
Mhm.
because it
It's
enhances our speaking.
mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
great. I would
Good
also
way
try to learn.
for everyone.
Right, right. If we really want to if make our session effective and beautiful, so we should include these phrases in our conversation. Yeah,
Right.
that's great.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
So, do you have any question?
Yeah, okay, so may I know what are you doing to learn all these? Like you have said that from YouTube you learn those phrases and vocabulary.
Right.
But how do you keep remember all those phrases and vocabularies?
Okay. So, for learning vocabulary and idioms, so first solution is we should make it active because I always use in my conversation sometimes deliberately we should create our situation, like as I told you, make it active. So yeah, by this way we can learn and we can remember in our mind.
Yeah, okay,
Revision,
that's great.
revision is important.
Mm-hmm.
Until you revise it, so you can't learn it. So revision is must. Whatever you have learned, okay, whatever you have learned. So please do revision for 5 minutes daily. So
Mm,
yeah, those are
yeah.
two options.
Yeah, really nice tip actually you have given me. Because sometimes it happens that I note down those things, but I don't do revision. That and I don't use those in my sentences. So that's why I forget. I wish we should use deliberately in our conversation so we can remember it for a long time. And we should also do revision. That's really great tip, man. I
Thanks.
would definitely follow your tip.
It's my
And
pleasure.
it's a really nice conversation with you, ma'am. Yeah. Hope
Too
we
much.
will connect again.
Definitely. And it was a wonderful conversation. We have learned a lot
Yeah,
of things. And as far as our viewers also, might be they have learned something. Okay, ma'am. So
really.
we will connect.
Okay.
Okay, take care.
Sure, sure. Okay.